forest. We're gonna go find a trail with some steep climbs, and we're gonna swap some cranks and make Steve ride with 170s, 165s, 160s. So that's our plan today, test some crank length, see if we get pedal strikes, and then we get to go down when we're done, so it'll be fun.
Do our own impossible climbs out here. It's fun. I always love experimenting with different things. There's only 1 or 2 companies making short cranks, and awesome that 5Dev's willing to experiment in this area, because I think there's a lot of benefits to be had there. And even if not benefits, just preference. Who cares? There's more options. That's a good thing.
We got 150s and 155s in develop. Where's Adam?
We got them drawn up, ready to go whenever we press the button.
All right.
Yeah, 150s, 155s.
Adam said, the engineer said bring grease, so I brought a little grease vial.
Legit.
We got tools, we got cranks, we got different chain rings. To explain that, why do we need different chain rings?
Yeah, I'm no engineer, so we'll let the engineers chime in. But when you shorten your crank length, you're changing the amount of leverage you have on your drivetrain, and you're going to want to compensate for that with a smaller chain ring. At least that's how I understand it. Keep the torque the same.
You got a 32 on there, but you have oval.
Yeah, and 32 oval feels like a 30 on the hard spots and a 34 on the easy spots. So.
And then I got a 32 round and a 30 round. 32's on my bike with 170s, which we can just swap. The cool thing is we can swap these out on all our bikes with the same spindle and take seconds.
120 miles an hour, but hey.
All right, I'm gonna have to get started in the hard pack because it's impossible to start on that loose stuff. Crossing is gonna be tough. But yeah, I'm gonna stay on the right. I've added a rock here, but I'm gonna force myself to go between this rock and this rock. Then the goal is to cut over here and then come up through the center here. But you never know, like you get bucked weird and you kind of have to recover, and sometimes we'll see where it puts me. We got 165s with the oval 32 tooth. I've always just kept the same chain ring from 170 to 165, 160, 155. But now that I can run a smaller chain ring, I think it's gonna level out the playing field a little more. It's gonna be an interesting experiment. All right, now we're on the 160s with a 30 tooth chain ring. I've never tried this. This is supposed to feel similar to like a 170 with a 32. So we'll see if I even notice a difference. The biggest takeaway is that 30 tooth felt way too small on the 160s. It was too low. It wasn't the same cadence as with the longer cranks. Now we're going 170s with a 32 round.
This is a standard setup, yeah. Good.
All right, we're on the 170s now with the 32. Attempt number 1. Let's see how this goes. Woo! Yeah, I was carrying more speed. I was working harder on this, but going faster. I got a little more rear wheel spin, but I could muscle through stuff a little better with the longer cranks. I think I like the 165s. It gives me a good balance. I'm gonna strike pedals no matter what cranks I'm on, so I'm still having to time my pedaling and read the trail and, you know, make sure I'm putting in pedals in the right place. If I can tell I'm gonna smack a pedal, I'll make my turn before it a little bigger, so it's a little bit past the pedal smacking position. I care more about my power. And I have really short legs, so I'm probably gonna gravitate towards shorter cranks than what most people want. I also feel like with the short cranks, I can't get over the front as much because my feet are further behind me. Because when you're in that power part of your stroke, between the 170s and 160s, it's a full centimeter back, and it's just a centimeter, but you feel it like your whole weight is a little bit further back, where with the longer cranks, you can be over the front a little more when you push down. That keeps the front wheel from lifting, and it allows you to just really get a lot of power on there. If you're more of a sprinter, like you come from a BMX race background, I think you'll like these long cranks. But if you're a spinner, or if you like to sit, I think seated climbing, I like the shorter stuff, but hopefully you guys can learn what I'm feeling. I'm trying to put it into words. I do like the 165s. I do like the 160s too. I just need to find the right gearing to make those work.
getting experimental with you guys. I learned a lot, and there's more experiments to be done as well. That was a fun climb, and you know, it was just so fun seeing the people behind the cranks and the stems and the products, and getting to talk to them and meet them. A lot of these companies feel faceless and nameless, and a lot of them come from Asia, and you know, engineers just send drawings out and get products in, but to watch it go from raw material to a usable product in the same day and talk to the guy that designed it and then go ride the trails with the guy that designed it, it's so rewarding, and I have so much pride in running these products.